Welcome, this is Nathan, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to continue taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. Episode 2. In the last video, well, we saw civilization start over. We saw the formation of 6 new countries. And today we're going to see the formation of a lot more. So, let's just start, I guess. So, we're going to come over to the blue team, because the blue team... the leader of this country, which is a queen right now, would that even happen? Would there be... I imagine they would allow queens in right now. This queen understands that the blue team is not in a good spot right now. I mean, they just lost the pink team down here, so the country as a whole is not doing very good right now. But she does know that our country is doing pretty well, considering the fact that they don't even have a coast. So she knows that the blue team should probably get out of this area, because this land, it's good, but it's not as valuable as Egypt, which, at this point, countries have realised how valuable Egypt is. So, we have the Queen basically just expanding this country outwards into this area, and well, they're gonna go all the way to Egypt. This is a bit of a bold move, because a country expanding this much is really risky, but they go all the way to Egypt to meet up with the coast of the Mediterranean. I mean, the first country to meet up with the coast of the Mediterranean, and that's definitely something, because no country in the world right now has met up with the Mediterranean. They'll meet up with the Mediterranean, and... oh god. And here is where they expand outwards. The Queen orders the Queen orders their country to expand outwards, and it does. They do expand outwards. But when they do, boom, boom. Yeah, you can see how big the blue team's gotten. And, this is gonna lead to something happening. The blue team's gonna be moving its capital. Yeah. We don't see that happen much in this timeline, but, in this time, this part of the world. But, yeah. They'll be moving their capital to the coastline of Egypt. Abandon this capital, which... I'm gonna leave the capital, because this area down here, It kind of just got abandoned. Like, the Queen and everything, like the royal army and all that, just moved up to here. So, the people of this city, as well as basically the entire southern region, they're just going to break away. And the Queen doesn't care. So, I will mention that. She does not care about this. So we see this entire southern area just break away from the blue team, and they don't have it. Nothing's done. The blue team simply allows them to break away. So we have a new orange team forming, and these two in the yellow team are definitely going to get on well, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, the blue team has moved all the way up to here, which is definitely interesting. The yellow team will now connect. The yellow team will take this time to expand upwards and connect up with the blue team. And the yellow team's getting quite big. They're not unstable. They definitely are feeling a little bit, like, unrestful, but they're not unstable yet. Oh god. The red team is now our next country we're talking about. And that's mostly because the red team really wants to get land in Mesopotamia. The only problem is, they don't, like, navies, they barely exist. You know, there may be, like, wooden boats right now, like, just to get across, like, small areas. But, like, the red team, going this distance may not be possible right now, especially holding, like, a colony, basically, in this area. So the red team's going to continue expanding outwards into, well, Kenya. But the people of this country are getting a little bit tired of this. The people just want the country to settle down and focus on itself. But, you know, there's a whole continent for them to expand into, so they're probably going to do that. But the red team's definitely going to start getting a bit unstable, and they're going to just stop. So they're going to stop for maybe the rest of this video. We don't know. We'll see. Anyway, up to the green team. You know this whole Yemen thing they have? Yeah, it's breaking away. The green team was unable to keep control of all this land. It's simply too much land to keep control of, and it just is breaking away. So, we see this entire... Well, okay, no, hold on. We're not going to do that. Almost the entirety of this area breaks away, except for a little piece down here, which green team's going to keep a hold of, because, well, these people want to be part of the green team, not this new cyan team. But this area will break away from the green team, basically making the green team, finger quotes, landlocked, but they're really not. They have coast, but, like, they have nowhere to expand. So this brand new team will be sent at the capital. They'll be sent at the capital right here. Maybe not there. Maybe there. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, the green team fails to keep control of its colony in Yemen, and it breaks away. So lovely. This area down here really didn't want to break away because they are quite connected with the green team, so they stayed with the green team. Anyway, we now come over here to the Sudanese area. The pink team's gonna just do something a bit, like, you know, a bit interesting. They're gonna expand outwards, stopping the orange team from expanding, and the orange team's gonna not like this, because, well, they have nowhere to expand. They could go to Mesopotamia, but that might be a bit hard for a new country that just formed. So, yeah, they're a bit mad about this, and this is definitely going to lead to some hostile relations between the pink team and the orange team. But for now, they're chilling. They're not going to have any hostile... They're not going to go to war or anything, because right now, war's still not probably feasible. Anyway, up to the purple team, who is becoming a very, they're becoming probably the strongest country in the world now. The land they found in Mesopotamia is very, very inhabitable, and they are having a huge economic and population boost from this. So the purple team's going to not stop. The purple team will now be the second country in the world to connect up with the Mediterranean, as they will take over all the land over here. So they'll take over all this. At this point, the purple team, they're definitely getting a bit big, but the people of this country are completely behind it. They're completely behind the country getting big. The purple team will now do one final expansion, they'll expand into all of this. And, well, we have something happening. We have the blue team and the purple team meeting up. The blue team will meet up with the purple team, and this is interesting, because the purple team's never met up with any other, no other country in this world. So the purple team's kind of like, oh, hello. So yeah, the purple team's becoming a very big country, and it's probably going to become Mesopotamia, if I'm not even going to be lying. Now, the purple team would continue to expand, but they're a bit big now, so they're going to try and stop. But they want to keep expanding. They know the Caspian Sea exists, and they may know that the Black Sea exists, but I'm not sure about that one. Because, you know, the explorers probably been, like, around here a lot, but, like, it's a bit mountainous here, so they may have not figured out that the Black Sea exists. But they know that the Caspian exists, because, well, they're right there. Anyway, down to the red team. Why is there a capital in the ocean? I don't know. I'll just get rid of that after the video. The red team is going to do something that's never been done before in this world. They're going to be invading a country. Now, are these countries at the point where they can invade each other? I would say maybe. I would say the red, blue, and purple teams are. The rest of them, no. So when red team troops march into the green team is overwhelmed, because the green team is probably the weakest country in this world. No, that would go to Yemen. This green team is overwhelmed by red team forces who are going to destroy the country, and they immediately push over and take over the capital, which kind of spells out defeat for the green team, who's just going to surrender, because there's no hope for them. So the green team will surrender, and we can take a look at the peace treaty. And, yeah, the green team is going to be losing, like, majority of their land. The red team will be taking over all of this land, taking it for themselves, leaving the green team to, well, yeah, the green team is left to basically nothing. They're left to Djibouti and a part of Yemen, which, yeah, that's not really, they're gonna try and function, but they may get gobbled up by the pink team and the yellow, the cyan team. But they'll place their new capital right here, right by this area, which is maybe not a hot spot, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, the cyan team's going to be expanding now, because they've been around for maybe about a decade. They will expand outwards and take over a good chunk of land. They're not going to do too much, because, well, they're a brand new country, still technically brand new country. But they're going to do a little bit. They're going to expand around this much. So, that's actually a lot. So they expanded a lot, and they become a pretty big country. But now we come over to the purple team, because, well, there's a lot of groups in the purple team that are arguing right now what to do. See, the purple team has, like, 4 groups right now that want to do something. So, let's go over them. The first group wants to expand over into Turkey and the Caucasian Mountains, which is probably the group that the purple team is going to listen to. The second group wants to keep going down into Mesopotamia, and the third group wants to go into Persia and Iran and to get to the Caspian Sea, and the fourth group is like, why don't we do a mix of all of them? Why don't we just go to all of these areas? So the purple team's going to listen to, well, they don't know who to listen to. So the purple team's just going to be like, okay, well, see, we can't agree on anything, so we can't do anything. And the purple team is going to lose a ton of population, because, well, we have 3 new countries forming out of this. So let's take a look at that. So, taking a look at all the new groups that are formed, we have a dark blue Persian team, a Qatari lime team, and a Turkish brown team. Now, you might be wondering, why did these guys sail over here? Because this was the group that wanted to go into Caucasia. Well, simply enough, they realised that Caucasia is a bit mountainous, so they went over here to Turkey, because this area is a lot more habitable than the Caucasian Mountains. No. Right, so, we need to give our new countries capitals. So, if I can copy the colour, this guy will be here, this one will be here, and these guys will have the capital in Qatar. So with the formation of a new country in Mesopotamia, countries are kind of pushing the agenda of, like, this Mesopotamia to be conquered, and we have not really a division, like something being agreed upon. We kind of just have these countries taking over the land of Mesopotamia, so let's take a look at that. Taking a look at this thing called division, we can see that, the purple team's still going to get a lot of land. Now, the purple team, the people within this country are definitely upset that they didn't get more land. The blue team's going to get, they're going to get a fair amount. I wouldn't say they're going to get a ton. They're definitely going to get their fair share. So the blue team will get all this. The cyan team, who was small in the beginning of this video, was about to, like, triple in size. They're getting a ton of land. They're getting this and this, making themselves a very large country, which, we'll see in the next video, that's not a good thing, because they're probably going to collapse. And the newly formed Qatari country, I'm just going to call them Qatar. Qatar is going to take over, if I can select, oh wait. The Lion team will take over all this. So there we go. And with that, that's going to conclude this video. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. We can see that this map is a lot more filled in. There's not as many countries as there probably should be, but that will definitely change in the next video, which is probably going to be a very, it's probably going to be a lot of countries forming. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.